Alright, it's time for a ride on the new rig, the new Noli Fugitive 140. New to me and also new bike for Noli. Well, this is a new generation. Anyways, go watch the bike check. It explains it way more. Yeah, it's all built up, ready to go. I'm excited to go try it on the trail. And this is, part of my rehab. So Alex, my coach, he, did all of the exercise that I'm doing, basically physiotherapy, stuff to heal my back, the whole back injury timeline. Go back and watch those videos if you had. It'll make way more sense then. Then come back and watch this video. But yeah, part of that rehab is going on rides. And so today is an hour-long trail or gravel ride, with some Zone 2 and keeping an eye on that. So we'll see what he thinks of this ride if I interpreted that that instruction right. Because I'm going to go ride the trails a little bit and hopefully I'm not shredding more gnar than he was expecting. So yeah, let's go do it. Alright, over the inaugural ride on the new Fugitive, the new trail bike. We're going on a regular rehab ride, so, nothing too extreme yet. Just some regular trail riding. Not even extreme trail riding enough to warrant the Fugitive. And so let's go on this rehab ride, and I'll show you what that looks like, and we'll see what my coach has to say. Maybe I'm shredding a little bit too much gnar for this point in the recovery, but we'll see. And okay, here we are. And so part of the rehab ride is trying to keep a decent posture, but keeping an eye on my heart rate zones here. I got the Apple Watch on and doing the workout. You can see which zone you're in, which is pretty handy. Now it's an estimate, of course. Hopefully you're enjoying this extreme riding content. Alright, here we go, onto the trail. Yeah, I did the workout yesterday, which was, I guess, pretty standard workout things. Doing some dumbbell squats, doing some Romanian deadlifts, some core work, and so I pushed it a little bit, increased the weight on the Romanian deadlifts and on the squats. On the Romanian, so it's a one leg Romanian deadlift up to 230 pound dumbbells now, I think I did. So 60 pounds, one leg, 10 reps. And so the old hamstrings, they're pretty weak, especially the left one where that side I was injured, and so there's a little bit of soreness in the back and into the legs, but I think that's muscle soreness and not back injury soreness, but not enough to stop me from getting out. And hopefully after this ride I'll be fine tomorrow, and then we'll keep going. All right, first extreme climb. Ooh. Hi. Oh. It is a new bike. It's still shiny. Alright, 2 extreme climbs done. Usually go around with this piece of wood, but okay, let's try it. Okay, good. Another punch right here. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, feels good. No real twinges in the back or anything that I can tell. Even, just puttering around the house doing some work. I thought my back was a little sore. I mean, in the ballpark of the usual soreness. But getting on the bike, feels good. Quads, that's the front muscle. A little sore. Also trying out the Ace Pro 2 on this ride. I'm using 360 cameras, obviously, for quite a while. And now that the Ace Pro 2 is out, and it's got a lot of things I like in a camera, especially that low light. So I decided I'd give it a go today. Not exactly a low light scenario right now. Saw the sun, had to get out and ride. But it's always fun to have a reason to kind of get that extra motivation. know about you guys, but when it comes to kind of getting that little bit of motivation, that little extra stoke to ride, especially the same thing, having like a new, literally pretty much new anything. It could be new grips, new brakes, new tires, new stem length, changing up the stack height, changing shock pressures, pretty much anything like that. We'll go around this for now. It kind of like ignites this desire, like, oh, I gotta get out, gotta go try that new thing. How are we doing? Okay, so we're sticking in zone 2, about 20 minutes into the ride now. Hopefully we're not 20 minutes into the video, because yeah, that would be a boring video. Well, here we go, extreme, some skinny riding, rehab skinny riding. Yeah, I was telling Dave and Dale, the funny part about this injury right now especially is that in a lot of ways I'm actually stronger than I was when I like right before I got hurt, before it started acting up. Like, I would bet you, yeah, I could plank for way longer right now. I can probably squat, especially my endurance in the squat, and in like, probably even in like a deadlift, it's probably better than what it was. Hi. Hi.
Happy trails.
You too. Oh, the mountain unicyclers. It's been a while since I've seen mountain unicycling. Since like back in the day. Cannot recall his name. I want to say he was in like the North Shore Extreme videos, and he would ride a unicycle on the North Shore trails, which is insane. Alright, last little punchy bit for that leg of the trail. Alright, then we go back down this trail and also down the downhill part we skipped at the very beginning. The lever is a little in towards my hand here. Punchy little climb right here, around here. Nice. Yeah, bike's feeling good. Rear shock's probably pumped up a little more than I need. But these tires, pretty happy with these tires. They just came out. As soon as I bought them and put that video out complaining that they don't have the super soft enduro casing, they just put it out, I think today. But yeah, so far pretty happy with how these tires feel. Obviously not pushing them to the limit right now, but yeah, initial impressions are quite positive, and I'm pretty picky about tires. I basically only would run Maxxis. I was pretty happy with the Deliums also. They are a good budget option. Like if you load up on tires especially, they've got like a good Assegai and DHR2-esque tire. Brakes also somewhat bed in now. Feeling good. Just gonna pass you on the right. Oh, sorry. Thanks. Yeah. Also nice to have the Onyx Vesper in the rear here. This bike is insanely quiet, which is quite sick. Just listening to me yap and bike tires rumble. Yeah, I could probably do a little pressure in the fork and a little less in the shock. A little unbalanced right now, but not the end of the world, because again, I'm not pushing the limit, so it doesn't really matter. I'll do a little bit of extreme riding here. Okay, good. Yeah, I feel not too bad. Every now and then I feel just the hint of like a twinginess in the back, into the glute, down the leg, but just a hint for like just a second, like we're just maybe moving something that hasn't been moved in a while. Like a 1 out of 10. I don't know if I'd even call it pain. Just like 1 out of 10. A little bit of something. I'm thinking I want a little more power and a little more bite out of these brakes, especially in the front. So I think I am going to put on the 220 rotor. I think I'll put this front 200 onto the rear, and then I'll put the 220 rotor I have also in HS2 onto the front. Once you hit that 220 rotor, hard to go back. It also seems with the popularity of these new brakes, so you know, your Mavens, your Hope Pro 4s, your Hays, which all seem to be an increased power, and then you got your 220 rotors, it seems like there was a big interest in more powerful brakes. Partially probably because of e-bikes, and you know, having a big heavy bike, you need a little bit stronger brakes. But me on a normal bike, it's probably like an average person on an e-bike weight wise, so I always wanted those slightly more powerful brakes. So far, yeah, these Lewis brakes, again, not pushing them to the limit, but yeah, they feel good. I don't think they have that crazy power like their inspiration, the Trick Stuff Maximas, but yeah, they're basically, I mean, they're more or less ignoring the aesthetics of the lever, which is, you know, it is what it is to ignore. Ignoring that, they are just different brakes. And okay, that's where we vaguely started that way. And we're going to continue the loop on this boardwalk of death. It's pretty dry now, but when it's wet, quite scary. I'm about to go up another climb. One thing I'm keen to try is the new switch grade, so you can put your seat, tilt it forward, so it's a little more comfortable as you go up a steep climb. So this climb's a little steep, so I might let's go back flat. Might try that once we get to the steeps. Alright. We're creeping into zone 3. This is not the steepest climb, but yeah, I got way too many layers on. Whew. Alright, made it to the top of possibly the last descent here. Oh, B. Oh. Hey, just me. Won't we do anything too extreme here? This is probably the most challenging trail I ride right now. Just getting back into the swing of things. I could ride harder and faster, but we're keeping everything well within limits right now. Yeah, basically, mostly the one big thing I don't do riding right now, which will help my riding get back to normal, is yanking on the bars, you know, the bunny hop and pull up and pop and stuff. Still just letting it roll right now. And okay, I'll try this roll. Not bad at all. Yeah, the back feels strong enough to handle and hits like that. Used to jump and yank off this, but we'll take that. We'll take the ride around for now. Just testing to see where the limits are. What I can do without getting too sore, making things act up too much. And yeah, that feels not bad at all. Yeah, nice to get back out on the bike and go for a ride. Hopefully soon enough I'll start doing the more serious climb and coming out of the single black trail. Maybe not too long, but we'll see. But alright, we're gonna hit the highway here, the trail beside the highway, and head home. Hope you enjoyed that rehab ride of shredding, and I'll see you guys on the next one.